freak. Dang. That was a fast one. Well, add that one to the list. You were standing the whole time, where did he go? I need help. Don't mind that. I know this looks weird, okay? I know this looks weird. I don't normally chase people, okay? This just recently started happening. And, well, I guess I can tell you. So, I'm 26 now, right? Going on 27 next year. And, well, I don't have any friends. And it's okay because I kind of want to address that, and not the not having friends part. Addressing the feeling of not having friends, because I feel like at some point we all do have a friend, right? Throughout the journeys that we had, the experiences, just doing things, we've made friends along the way. Now life come in the picture, and it separates a lot of people, right? Living in different locations, working, however you want to call it. But I feel like life kind of covers that up, right? Covers those memories that you've made and those experiences that you gathered with those people. And I feel like life just, it does that sometimes, right? And it is up to us to remember that we still have those connections and we still can reach out, right? Life will, I'm not gonna say life in general, the things that surround your life will have you feeling that you don't have friends. But I feel like at some point we all made a friend. And one big problem of that feeling of not having friends, I would say come from social media. And here's what I mean by that, right? So you have friends that you can call, catch up on, right? There's a trend going on. You know, you call and you talk to them for hours. You know, it feel like you didn't see them in so long, but as soon as you get on the phone, it's like y'all been talking every day. Those people you can call and just have a conversation with and just enjoy the time without being the time wasted. Any time spent in joy is never time wasted. I could have said that a little better, but you get the idea. But just to come back on the subject, we have friends that we can call, catch up on, see how things are going on, because life does that. And just as you, life happens, just as the next person, life happens. And sometimes to have a good friend or to have the best friend, you gotta be a good friend and a best friend. Yeah, you may have to reach out every now and then. So what? You're their best friend. You shouldn't worry if you got to reach out all the time. Things happen. And sometimes you doing that helps them get out of whatever mindset they're in. So, you know, kind of free your mind from that. It's a plague. I get it. It's a plague. It happens to me all the time. We're human though. But I want to say, realize these trends that happen so you can not allow it to spiral down. But just to get back, right, with social media plays a huge part of that feeling of not having friends, because a lot of us don't delete social media, I.e. included. Some say because FOMO, fear of missing out. In a sense, yeah, but in a more of a different sense, it may be the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not always right. These are just my experiences, what I come to conclude at the end. But let's say you have someone on Instagram, right? Yes, you send memes to all day, and at some point you think to yourself, are y'all really friends, or y'all just send videos all day? Because if you delete social media now, can you call that person? Can they call you? Would you be able to send them a message, say, hey, how's it going? And they respond? They probably won't. You know, the only interaction you have is through that social media of sending each other memes, videos, or that's it. Without that social media, you can't necessarily you don't gain anything from that interaction. And I think that feeling that we don't recognize give us the feeling of not really having friends, because if I delete this, well, we no longer talk and at all. It's like we never had a real connection. And that's what it is. And that's the thing that we need to realize, that, yeah, since maybe some people use Snapchat and snaps all day. That's how they connect. But what's the point of a useless connection? You know, it's like you're connecting viruses and don't even know it. Like you're you're messing up something that don't have to be messed up. You know, it's like you're trying to reach and gain these friendships, but it's like it's useless. You know, it was just an idea, thought of mine, because I feel like that's that pit feeling of not having friends, right? That's the pit feeling we may gain. And granted, I do like to iterate, you know, for those that are in the upper age or just the lower age as well. Things happen, and being able to contact or communicate with people, not on social media, is huge, man. Like, can you do these things? You got to ask these questions to yourself. You know, figure out how would you feel? Like, and don't run from it, okay? Don't run from it. But I just wanted to go on that because not Instagram, but social media in general plays that big benefactor because you do all this connecting with useless connections, right? But to go on, got my notes here. I love my notes, man, because sometimes I get sidetracked. I'm working on it. But yeah, so I was talking about the being connected, staying connected, and feeling connected. Where it's like, you know, there's a useless connection. And yeah, social media play a huge role, and it's really coming from. Okay, so yeah, the next thing I want to talk about, and then we're gonna move on, is a lot of times I would say I think it's a form of anxiety or depression. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys know a little better than me. But when things do happen, this is going back when life happens, you get into what is known as the funkatry is what I call it. It's, you know, I get in a little funkatry every now and then. And I used to now because I don't do it anymore. I'm working on that strongly, heavily. But I used to distance myself a lot when things happen because I felt like I had to go through it alone, right? I felt like I had to go through it alone. And, well, life has proven me wrong once again. I used to do that. I used to go through things alone, silently, by myself. And a lot of those times, it separates me from a lot of relationships, friendships. And honestly, this allows me to remember the quote my boy used to say. His name Cam. I'm pretty sure he don't mind me saying his name, right? Shout out to you, Cam. But he always used to say this. And I wrote it down because I always forget. But some people come in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So in those moments when I used to go in these funkatries, man, there was a few people that I still talk to this day that used to always contact me and used to always reach out and talk to me and stuff like that and get me out of this funkatry because they recognize the funkatry I'm in. And through those moments of time that I distance myself, once I get out that funkatry, we always recalibrate back to exactly where we left off. You know, it's like nothing was lost during that time. But those that did, you know, kind of dissipate themselves away from me at that time, which I don't fault them. I mean, hey, like, what? It happens. But some are here for a reason. Some are here for a season. Some are here for a lifetime, right? So that quote just remind me because, like, some people will always be there. You know, you might not like them all the time. You know, they may get on your nerves a little bit, but some people are just going to always be there, right? Go on, if I get a little emotional. But yeah, that feeling of just wanting to distance yourself, maybe that's a little period of time that gets a lot of things that don't need to be in your area out of your area. You know, declutter a little bit. But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that's really much it. The feeling of not having friends. Because we all have friends. We all have made a friend. If you haven't made a friend, man, talk. Like, you know, just I feel like if you just have something that you enjoy or do, you could somewhere down the line find a friend. Now, rather, you know, come after that, you know. But yeah, man, I didn't want to talk long. I just want to kind of go over the feeling of not having friends. I'm 26, and I do have that feeling, right? You know, well, I did lose some friends, of course, and I still continue to have the friends that I have. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all know who you are. And there's all sorts of different type of friends. You got gaming, because you know you can't mix every friend group. Let's be honest. You can't mix every friend group. You know, your gaming friends can be mingled a little bit with other friends, but not everything. You know, I need some more friends though. I need some more gaming friends. I say that much. I got some brethren, some family members that became family members through years of torment. I mean, just being together. But yeah, I need some more gaming friends. That'd be dope. Play PC, man. But yeah, man, I didn't usually chase people. I don't know if I got that point across yet. That just happened because I had that feeling of not having friends, and I'm just like, let's talk about the feeling instead of the actual not having friends. Because, come on, man, and granted things happen, but I can chat all day long. To end this off, like my boy Cam said, some people are here for a reason. Sorry about that. Some people are here for a season, and some are here for a lifetime. So which friend are you? So now that I got that out the way, let me get back to work. If you see that guy running around, let me know. I'll be on the lookout. You run that way, I'm gonna check that way. I mean, if you're already out here anyway, might as well help me. It's the second time I saw you out here. I don't know what you're doing, but peace. What's going on here?